Hey guys, it's Jax Wolf here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're wondering what I'm wearing, yep, that's right. It is Autism Awareness Month and it is April. So yes, happy Autism Awareness everybody. Yes, I got myself a bow as well. My mom made it for Autism Awareness. So today in this video that we are going to talk about my diagnosis, and yes, if you didn't know already, that yes, and it's still raining. That it's been like a few weeks already, and that yeah, it's pretty bad outside. So if you're knowing what's the sound, why it sounds like so much water, yeah, it's raining pretty bad out there. But anyways, I'm gonna be talking about my diagnosis. If you didn't know already, I am autistic. I also have Asperger's syndrome, and I'm going to be telling you the story on my autism and how I got it, and about everything what I go through as an autistic. So yeah, enjoy. So starting in first grade, that teachers were noticing like how my behavior was like. I noticed like when I was young that I used to like I used to have vocal stims. So if you don't know what stims are, like for an example, like your hands get very like overstimulated, like they do like this, like for an example. Like they get very like excited. There you could like this like this is like stimming for an example. Like this is not my real stim, but there could like, especially since that I have autism, I still stim to this day. And my teacher diagnosed me with autism, and which was quite ominous because schools can't do that, because now I see it as an 18-year-old. Like teachers can't do that. Teachers cannot diagnose me with autism. You have to be at least medically diagnosed with autism. And like there were some that are agreeing and disagreeing, thinking that I do have autism or if I don't have autism, and that it just became very anonymous, and I had to go to special classes where they teach teach with students with disabilities, and basically that's basically what I had to go through. It was very confusing because even I wasn't aware of me having autism. I didn't know I had autism. I didn't know what autism was. So I only found out that I had autism when I was 16 years old. I was gonna say 15, but I just remembered it was 16. And that in elementary, it was not the best experience. That I was treated unfairly as an autistic, that I get yelled at a lot, that, and especially with my autism. And if you didn't know already, yes, I do wear earmuffs. I have two of these. One is kind of like this, where that you put this around it, like this is like what you wear, and it kind of blocks out everything. And it's actually I actually use this every day when I go to school, because it is loud. The hallways at my school is very loud, and I just don't like the sound of the loud, but I am trying to at least face my fears, because as a DJ, you're in at a loud area where even the speakers are so loud. But I am trying to embrace, like, face my fears of loud. But I know sometimes that you could end up getting like hearing problems, tinnitus, and something like that. But I still want to at least face my fears neither way. And I have another one which is off camera. It's like on the ground somewhere. I don't know where it's at. And I do get in trouble a lot for just stimming, and it's very like I just don't understand why. And one time that one of my life skills teacher from my elementary just took me to the office for zero reason, just because like I honestly don't get it, because I got too excited, and all of a sudden, office. I was so confused. I was not aware of what's happening, and I was very confused, so I just went home confused. And one time that I had a breakdown, and you'll notice where a lot of autistics would physically beat themselves up, like where they just like bang their heads or physically like physically hurt themselves either way. But mine is a little different, but yeah, I do have those as well, but it's also vocally where I could like say something that I could regret, like something like that. And one time that yes, I actually did something that I didn't say anything inappropriate neither way. It's that I just didn't that I was pretty much like talking back to the teachers, and because they started it, I was not the bad person there. So if you're wondering who's the bad guy, or she's a female, or a bad lady, it's the teacher, because I was not responsible. Like I didn't want to cause trouble. I didn't want to I didn't want to cause any trouble at all, basically. And all of a sudden that I just got written up, and they told me to wait at the front door when we leave, and if you leave, then you get suspended. What? This is very stupid. Honestly, I'm sorry for my language, but like that's just stupid, honestly. This is like I was not happy with my teacher at all, and honestly, and still to this day, I do not want to talk to her at all. If I see her, I will just walk away. I'd rather not see her. I don't want to look at her. I don't want to talk to her anymore. And here's a coup de grace. One time that I was given a math sheet, which was pretty easy, and then all of a sudden she just takes it away from me, and then gave me a harder one, which is, I don't remember. I think it was like multiplication or adding. And it was like with hundreds, and I did not know any of this. I was so confused, and I was literally feeling over pressure, and she was like so close from at her breaking point, and she was yelling at me. I was literally at my breaking point, and then she literally pointed directly at the calm down chair, and he said, "Go to timeout." And I literally just walked myself literally in tears, and I was absolutely, but I was literally so like appalled. I did not know this was gonna happen. And when those were just my aides, my student aides, but or the teacher's aide. But when the teacher came in, she was so close to my face and told me what happened, and I just told her that I didn't do my math sheet, and I was confused. I didn't know what was happening, and she was just so close to my face, so close. I had never been so scared in my life. And now that was past, and now I'm at my middle school. Same thing. I thought this was gonna get a little bit better, but it just became the full-blown opposite. That I was obviously not treated right, because I was treated like if I was a toddler. Like we would like sing the ABCs, we would count 1, 2, 3s. We even have nap times. What is this? Elementary? This is middle school, not elementary. This was very, very, I don't know. I don't know where to put this anywhere. But that one time that there's this kid who's nonverbal, and she is bad, very, very bad. Sometimes that she gets so close to my face, and that one time that she even touched my private parts, and I was sexually harassed. I did not like that, and the teachers did absolutely nothing about it. My mom was able to talk to the teachers about it. They did nothing at all. Honestly, I'm so sorry that I'm so angry, because I'm like so angry at my teachers, not from the elementary to junior high. I'm absolutely very angry about how they treated me there. And especially now that that when she had a breakdown, she had a cup of Coke, she threw right at my face. She literally threw it straight in my face, and it was in my ear. I couldn't hear for about 2 days because there was a lot of coke in my ear, and my jacket was ruined. We had to get out of the classroom, and it was bad. It was really, really bad. And now that here we are in high school, it was turning out very well, and now here I am as a senior, that things are just not as I thought it was planned. That sometimes that my teacher or my teacher's aide, I'm not gonna tell her names or any of the teachers' names. Let's just keep it ominous. And I would say that she is like, she's all right, but she can kind of go a little overboard sometimes. And she is like, I don't know where to put it. Let's just say prankster. Like one time that she came out of nowhere and she scared the poopy out of me. I jumped and I just melted. Like I was like this, cause it felt like my I just fell off my chair. Just for this video, I fell off my chair, and I just felt like my soul left my body. And that one time that when I was on a website one of my classmates, that she asked me to borrow my Chromebook, and so she can go on that website that she wasn't supposed to, and I got in trouble for that. And it was that even though that it felt like I got blamed, like, and then that's the point where I lost my cool. I actually slammed on the table. Like, this is what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. I ran straight to the restroom talking about myself, like, what did I do? Just because that she asked me to borrow her computer. That I was not responsible for that. And I yelled at my teacher back and forth, and she just walked away because she was not going to argue with me. And basically, it's just a very rough place. So like that's why I even write down my lyrics as well. So so I'm kind of going off script, but I'm gonna try and make this quick as I can, because I know we're almost at the end of the video. So in my last video where I was talking about my college plans, there is some things that I forgot to say. What I forgot to say is that that I will be making music including EDM, which includes like dubstep, like headbanger type dubstep. And I will also do like some gaming, a little bit of gaming, but I don't know when. I don't plan things. I would say like it would be more like you'll also see me on tour, like doing DJs. I would also like go on fursuit cons, like furry cons, like across the country, like for an example, Texas Furry Fiesta, Anthrocon, Con Fuzzled in the UK, basically all across the world. And yeah, so, and since that I am now in Special Olympics, so if you didn't know already, all these are my medals from my Special Olympics that I did for about 4 years, and I received my Leatherman's jacket. And yeah, that even in college, I will also do Special Olympics. I will do soccer and flag football, which is two of my favorite sports that I love, even though I like the extreme kind, like college football, for an example. That's my favorite. Flag football is just a little bit too boring, but that's more safer way. But regular football, I just love it. I like it just makes me feel more alive again. But EDM keeps me alive longer. And yeah, that is the story. Alrighty guys, I know this video is a little bit longer as I thought. Like I said, comment down below if I should make longer videos or shorter videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on, is that's when I let you know I'll be posting every Friday or Sunday. And if you have not become a wolf pack already, make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And as always, chase the moon, chase your dreams, everybody. Bye, guys.